Hey Robert, Mayte here with AfterBuzz TV. Such an exciting event that we're at tonight, right?
I know, it's premature Halloween. I'm afraid. I keep looking for peanut butter cups, but I haven't found any yet.
You're afraid tonight? I think we're all going to be afraid tonight.
I know, it's the sugar high. I can feel it.
Yeah, so it's been 15 years since you reprised the role of Freddy Krueger. What made you decide this episode right now, the Goldbergs, why now?
Well, I chose to do this cameo because for the last 10 years or so, I've had a generation of early fans that have been telling me that their experience with Nightmare on Elm Street was renting the video or the DVD and watching it with their family. And it being the first R-rated movie they were allowed to see, watching mom and dad get scared. And when I was sent the script by Adam F. Goldberg, and I was a little reticent, I'll be honest, because I didn't see how Freddy was going to fold into an ABC primetime family hour sitcom.
Right.
But when I saw this script, it was as if he'd anticipated this thing that I've been experiencing, this feedback from fans. So I look at this episode for me as a kind of Valentine to my fans and to the Goldberg fans and to the truth in Adam Goldberg's experience about being an 80s kid and Nightmare on Elm Street, and the Uber mom saying, no, you can't watch this violent, gory film. Oh, heaven forbid. And actually that moment when that occurred throughout America. And I've been hearing about this now for 10 years. So when I got that script, it just folded and dovetailed so perfectly. And I'm a huge fan of Wendy's anyway. And this is the truth. Don't tell anybody. But no, my manager and his family are absolute Goldberg obsessives.
Really?
If I didn't do this, if I hadn't done this show, I think he would have canceled my contract.
No.
Because they are such Goldberg freaks. So that was part of it. But the other part was getting the first draft. That's the first draft before I'd even said yes.
So just the very
from Adam,
first
and
one.
it was so on point to what I've been hearing for the last 10 or 15 years from those original 80s fans.
Right. There's been so many articles out there that a lot of people who don't watch the Goldbergs, now they're going to start watching it because they see you reprising this role up. What can you say? Give us a little sneak peek about this episode.
Well, it's Freddy versus Bevy.
Yeah.
It's 80s sweater versus 80s sweater.
Yeah.
All my scenes are with Wendy McClendon-Covey. But I think Freddy's a little diluted. We have to be. It's primetime network television. But and I'm going to quote Eli Roth now.
Okay.
I just did a great publicity panel with Eli. And Eli was calling the house with a clock in the walls, he was calling it gateway horror. And I think that this episode of Goldbergs is what I call gateway horror introduction for a lot of family fans, a lot of family-oriented fans whose kids know about Freddy Krueger, are not allowed to see one of his movies, but at least they can be introduced to this character who's now, I think, as absorbed into the culture as Frankenstein and Dracula. So, and that's an Eli Roth quote, but it kind of serves.
But it blends it,
I know, and you never think of Eli Roth having anything to do with the Goldbergs, but it kind of makes sense to me showing up on this show and making this connection between 80s families watching A Nightmare on Elm Street and the Goldberg family and the Uber mom, Wendy. Saying, no. This, you can't watch this movie. It's kind of a perfect match made in heaven or hell. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though.
I guess we'll have to watch and find out, right?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. We look forward to viewing the episode.
Thank you.